We interrupt this programming to give a news flash. Well, that's perhaps what the mainstream programs would say. In my terms, I do have a news flash within the ABE programming is that I have received a recent ABE nudge or update, which they do not come very often now. So I received a short message on August the 31st. So that will probably be about a few days or a week ago since this message comes out public. So I thought it's a short one, but I thought I would release it, and I will put the text of the message also in the box below. So I'll read it. So this is from August the 31st. Abe says, "You see, and what we say here is so, aligning, realigning, dissonance, allowance, or distraction. Never you choose to be out of it, only aware of it. Then choose what is so really in alignment with self. You never as such give anything away. Your choice to choose from one step to another is the step relate. You are never giving anything up as if you are falling in line with an orchestrator or authoritative energy. And this is where you do so get it all a mix. You are but only allowing your wider spectrum of communication. You are expanding if you choose to work within your own parameters. That is, so you are still in flow because you are never apart. And same, as you widen your vibrational communicational field as much or as little as you wish for. You see here, what is easy is by far the hardest of all." So that's the message. My kind of interpretation of that by reading it a couple of times is, of course, Abe is saying that we're never apart from this life, never apart from the vibrational reality, where we can choose where to align within that vibrational reality. So whether it's aligning, realigning, dissonance, allowance, or distraction, we should not say, "Oh, there's distraction, I've got to run away from it." We should be aware of it and choose not to align with it. We're in a reality where distraction and dissonance is a part of that. So we cannot not be a part of it, but we can choose not to relate to it. And Abe is always talking about our need to choose to step relate. Where do we shift to relate to? Where do we shift to relate to? There may be dissonance and distraction over there. We cannot deny its existence, but we step relate to choose our own vibrational alignment. And choosing is important, and we never give anything away. We don't lose anything, Abe says, because by this allowance, we widen our spectrum of communication. And we're working with our parameters within our field of flow. And Abe, Abe says finally that, look here, what is easy is by far the hardest of all. Because it seems easy by saying, "Oh, I'm going to align with this. I'm going to, step relate or align with this." But it is hard because first we have to be aware of what our vibrational environment consists of, and not to kind of deny certain elements, but to choose how we wish to create our flow, our allowance. And then by having that choice of allowance, we can expand our parameters. And don't be in fear that we are giving something away by these choices. Some people may choose to align with dissonance. That's the person's individual choice. Now, I wouldn't support that, but we all have to make our own choice of where we wish to step relate to. And the more we allow in that direction, the more will come. The more we choose to step relate with a certain type of frequency, that widens the parameters and allows more from that frequency. everything is within our allowance parameters. So another short message, but again, ABE is recently kind of repeating the idea of being aware and then choosing, and allowance can be a part of that choice. So, so thanks for checking in, and who knows when there will be a nudge from ABE next time. So in the meantime, stay well, stay sane, stay healthy, and above all, stay grounded. Cheers.